if you set about to write the story of what happened in the past that you think should be told because it will right a wrong, then you're not writing history, you're writing a polemic. You're writing a manifesto. That's not history. So what happens when you have a completely one-sided and what turns out to be historically erroneous version of events is that the whole set of broader relevance of that story, what Eureka has come to mean in terms of what it says about Australians and Australian national identity and the birthplace of democracy, which is what Eureka is supposed to be about, what we're taught that Eureka was about, then all of those values and attributes that are attributed to the miners and to that victory become gendered male. So things like unity, collectivity, standing by your mates, standing up for the fair go, those things that have become very essential to our idea of what it means to be Australian, they become what Australian men do. So women become marginalised from the picture even further. On the one level, in 1854, they are written out, they're not there, they're invisible, and right up to 2018, we still can't see a relevance for women in national political life. They're just handmaidens to what the nation and the nation builders are really doing, being the men in our communities. So I think that writing them out of the past has really significant impact on our present, and particularly what women feel like they are capable of. I think history can't be seen as anything but an activist discipline. I think the stories that we ask of the past are what drive history making, and I think those questions come from contemporary problems, dilemmas, centres of inquiry that are generational, that are informed by other larger political factors in our life. So for me, writing women back into history is part of a larger feminist project to square the ledger. It's a cliche. You can't be what you can't see. But I actually think that there is truth in that aphorism. I think that historical role models for girls are really important to say, hey, there were some badass women back there who were rocking the boat, who were shaking things up, who were not accepting second best, who were fighting for their rights, who were participating in their broader community as active, politically engaged members who had a whole slew of grievances and saw that their grievances were not being met, they were not being listened to by a government, and they decided that they needed to take action. Now, those kinds of lessons may just inform the way that women want to behave today, and they feel like, well, if women 150 years ago could do that, well, why can't I now?